Teresa got home from camp today. Let's hear what G and J have to say. Woohoo! Luann slips out of her handcuffs, and I wasn't at the roundup. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Ramona is crazy, just like Christine. If you listen, you know what we mean. Yeah. Woo! Vanderpump runs the show. Geneva is the boss, you know. Here we go. Let's hear what they say. Here we go. We're on our way. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Woo-hoo!
Where's Archie?
Hey everybody, it's Escape to Reality with Justine.
And Geneva. Hola.
Hey.
¿Cómo estás? How's it going?
It's going good.
It's
I
happening.
work with
We're
people
here.
that live in Mexico and they come up and they try talking to me in Spanish and I just like have hives come over me because I just am so white and I'm like, bien, so when you say that you're so good at it, but I am just like, I don't even know what to
That's
say.
funny.
I took French. It was so stupid.
I know,
Why
it
I was
is funny
taking
that
French.
I know that they offer French in high school. I feel
Why?
like everybody in America should learn
It's the
Spanish.
dumbest thing in the entire world.
It is dumb.
I had the craziest teacher.
We're here. We're talking Bravotv Breakdown. Welcome to our Bravo friends. We got all the things. Atlanta, Vanderpump, Below Deck, Dirty John, Jersey.
That
we
Dirty
got a lot.
John. Dirty John blew my mind. Even though I knew what was
Yeah.
happening. I thought it was good.
I thought it was good too.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's
What
start
do we got?
with,
Some celebrity gossip.
I'm really excited. One of my favorite people on the entire planet. Ages like a fine wine. Will Smith
Mhm.
and Martin Lawrence are filming Bad Boys for Life. Would it be their trilogy? The third installment, is that the right word? For their Bad Boys film series. You've seen it, right?
Yes, I love Bad Boys.
I love
think
Bad
we
Boys.
talked. Did we talk about this? Like Bad
Yeah.
Boys 2 was on the other day, and I just like watched the whole movie. I was like, this is a great movie.
So, Vanessa. Oh my God, Vanessa Hudgens is in it. What
Oh,
the
God.
hell? How
Your
she
girl.
keep getting these roles? She must be really captivating in real life. You
I
like
mean,
her though.
I mean, I don't hate her, but I don't like her.
I
would say
don't
I'm
hate her.
apathetic.
Now she's on the live Rent show that's going to be on Fox, I think, on TV.
Oh, fucking kill me now, live musical.
I did like her
There's
in
nothing I hate
Grease.
more.
And then, and Rent's kind of depressing, but the pictures of Will Smith, I mean, he's just smoking hot.
It's crazy. 50 years old, looks amazing.
Smoking.
Yeah.
And
I'm
Jada
definitely in
Pinkett
for that
Smith
movie.
has had him for that long. God, he's
Yeah.
beautiful. I love him so much. I told you that one time that they asked me in an interview who I follow on Twitter or something, how I got my job. I said Will Smith. They still hired me.
That's good.
Okay. I didn't really ever watch Vampire Diaries, but do you like Nina Dobrev?
Yeah, she was all right. I watched Vampire Diaries, unfortunately.
She was on
yeah.
Watch What Happens Live last night with the
Okay.
captivating, what's her name? I had it. I Googled her because I didn't really know much about her. I'll come up with her name. But they were asking her about, what I do interest me is that love triangle, how she dated that hot guy, Ian Somerhalder, who I'm really
Mhm.
not into anymore. But,
Mhm.
and then she's dating the girl from he married and had a baby with the girl from the
Twilight.
Twilight. It's just weird, all this vampire shit, and then
is
they're all
weird.
friends with each other.
Yeah, they're like very good friends. I guess
Oh.
she had to like defend their friendship or some shit.
Yeah, Lena Waithe.
Oh, love Lena Waithe. Amazing.
Yeah, she's cool. I like her.
She's great.
She's very captivating.
The show Chicago, which is on Showtime, she directs and I think writes. It's really good.
Wow.
And she was in Master of None, also fantastic.
I gotta watch Master
yeah.
of None. I've heard
You
a
would
lot
love
of things
Master
about
of None.
that.
It's
Yeah,
so good. It's 2
And then
seasons. It's easy
I gotta.
to get through.
It's only 2 seasons. Okay.
Yeah.
And then she said that her mom 2 years ago, she wants her to have grandchildren, gave her baby onesies for Christmas. Could you imagine? And then this past year, she gave her diapers, and she didn't give her a pack of diapers. She individually wrapped each diaper, so she had to keep opening every diaper.
What?
That would piss me off.
I would throw that shit in my mom's face.
I mean, that's
Get the fuck
crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I don't like that at all.
And then her ex-boyfriend. Can she be so easy peasy about this ex-boyfriend, or did you ever really like him, or maybe people are just more mature? What do you think?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they just moved on. It was like a young love.
I guess.
Yeah.
So the news is kind of slow. Real Housewives of OC. Remember, what was her name? Jean Curtin? No. Well, Alexa Curtin, the daughter, she was picked up again for drugs. I love how they say she weighed in at 110 pounds. It's not like she was 90 or like 89 pounds. I mean, she's a tiny little thing. So it's the OC, but that girl is troubled. She one misdemeanor count of possession of controlled substance paraphernalia, an opium pipe, and one misdemeanor of an unlawful substance, alprazolam, whatever that is.
Some kind of
She is
prescription
troubled, and she was in trouble for like saying a cop was coming onto her and tried to molest or like tried to rape her.
Solid.
She has a lot of issues. That family, you could
disaster.
know with the husband Frank.
Yeah, I remember him. How about Cardi B's Instagram video calling out Trump? That was great.
She makes a
I
lot of
love her.
sense. Cardi
She
for
should run-
president.
Yeah, she should run for president. Why not?
She looked beautiful. Whoever does
She
her
looks
makeup,
just so good.
she
Yeah, her
transforms
looks.
into an angel.
I mean, they just really like her whole team in terms of stylists. Like they know how to they put her together head to toe. Just
They
phenomenal
do.
every time.
So, is she investor in Fashion Nova too?
She must be, or I think she just has a collection. I don't know.
And Kylie Jenner?
No, I think they're just like brand ambassadors. I don't think they're investors.
You sound like Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah, right. They're representing my brand.
And supposedly, Mike, the situation, no conjugal visits in jail. He gets to see her once a week, and they can kiss hello and goodbye.
Very nice. Listen, that's
interesting. That's
just
what you
like-
get. You shouldn't be having sex. You can go 8 months.
Yeah, it'll be good for him. So should we talk a little bit about Dirty John before we dive into the shows of the week? So everybody, spoiler alert, if you haven't finished the show, the daughter kills John.
Did you know? You know.
I did know because I had read the original LA Times, like they had a 3-part whatever investigative series, so I'd read it a long time ago, so I knew.
She was on Watch What Happens Live last night too.
The daughter?
Yeah, the real Tara. It's fascinating to see her. I don't care about Deborah or the other one, but to survive something like that and then kill his ass is awesome.
I just wonder if I would have like the instincts like she did to like shield herself with the backpack and like attack him. I feel like I would just like I don't know. I don't have great confidence in myself.
I have dreams about that, like running and screaming and trying to.
Do you?
And I can't run. Okay, now the dog. The dog didn't really do much. I would have hoped the dog would have done more.
What do you mean? The dog was attacking him the whole time?
I know he attacked his leg, but I guess.
I mean, he was
the
holding
dog.
on though. Like his ankle.
Yeah,
looked
he
pretty
did help.
fucked
He did
when
help. Yeah,
shout out to the dog.
He helped.
You can't hate on that dog.
No,
At least he
I'm not
didn't,
hating on the
run
dog,
away.
but I just picture my dog to like go for the jugular or like jump on his back or something and
What do
take
you have?
him
A
down
freaking
like
Nazi
a raccoon.
German Shepherd? What
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. But it was and I like how they let the dog sleep on the bed with her when she was.
Oh,
in the
so
hospital.
cute. Wouldn't leave her side.
And I like how they did it in the middle of the episode. It came faster than I thought. I thought they were going to screw us over and do it 10 minutes before the end of this episode.
Agreed. I agree.
So I was happy with that.
Yep.
I couldn't hate Deborah more.
I know. I just was interested. Her reaction was like very like, oh God. Like it was just like, you set your daughter up to get freaking murdered. Like what are you?
It's your
She
fault.
didn't have enough remorse.
It's her
for
fault.
me. Remorse.
Yeah, run into that hospital, find your daughter, and don't sit there and stare at John. Figure out where your kid is, psychopath.
I agree. I did not like that.
And then
reaction
she's like,
at all.
"Didn't he look happy in the stupid picture?" It's like, I'm happy this show's over. I hate her.
I'm happy
that's
the show's
really-
over too. But I
she's a
think
good
honestly,
actress.
Connie Britton, yes, exactly. What this made me realize is she's a great actress because she killed it. She made me hate that woman.
And And Eric Bana is a great actor too.
Yeah, he was good too. I thought,
He was
at
really
first I
good
thought
in
the
it.
casting was weak, but I have to say I enjoyed it. I do think it could have been 6 episodes instead of 8. Honestly, maybe 5.
Yes.
But
and I
still
like
good.
the daughter. If I was an Uber driver, I'd be like, I'm out of here, honey.
Yeah, okay, we have to talk about that. The freaking Uber driver. There's no way an Uber driver is going to go on a car chase with you.
And run red lights and almost die.
Come on.
No.
And also, if someone did, I'd be like, okay, this person's a sketchball. Like, that's not what I want.
And then he's like, sure, I'll hang out with you all night. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
He just wants to have sex
Come
with you,
on.
honey.
Yeah, he's trying to bang you.
She is a cute actress, though. I will like her forever whenever.
She is
like
really
her.
good in Ozarks, which is on Netflix.
I saw her on Watch What Happens Live. She's got a whole list of shows she's on. She's really
she's
successful.
actually very good. Yeah, Ozarks, she plays a completely different character, has like this crazy accent. She's very good.
Isn't that crazy how these actors can do all that?
Act?
Jeez. Yeah, they can act. They get paid to do that. I get paid to do my job, and it's halfway done.
Right. Yeah. I liked Dirty John, though. I think it was a nice little departure for Bravo. They moved into a new space. So I liked it.
Being a Walking Dead fan, I just love how that saved her life.
Me too.
That's great.
Walking Dead lost me, though, as well. If anyone is still watching Walking Dead, I'd be shocked. There's no way people are still watching that. Like,
they ruined that show. It jumped the shark.
Yep.
Did he bury other people in the desert, though?
Yeah, what was that scene where he was, like, digging a hole? What was happening?
I think he got her hole ready. He was going to kill her and bring her there.
So
that's
real
what I
advanced planning.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was good.
What a crackhead. Was he more of a drug addict or a psychopath?
I think he was a deadly combination of both.
God.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on.
We're moving on to Real Housewives of Atlanta. Before we do, we ask, as always, that you rate, review, subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Write us a review, and then follow us on Twitter at Escape2Pod and on Instagram at Escape2Reality Podcast. We enjoy hearing from everyone.
We really do.
All right. Let's talk ATL. I thought that the episode was like kind of boring.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of a filler episode. They have these filler episodes before they go on trips.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I liked Marlo's pink dress.
Oh my God, Marlo showing up to the party in like a Barbie pink dress, tits out.
I loved it.
That was crazy. Oh, the hibachi. Okay, so they go into the hibachi room, which seems like a death dungeon.
Yes, it does. You're right.
Why do you have a tiny hibachi room with fire this close to women with like weaves and wigs? Like it seemed dangerous to me.
And why did they get up and leave the food?
Because it was hot as hell in there. It was too hot.
You got to eat that rice when it's nice and hot. And
this is my thing about hibachi.
You got to eat.
I know a lot of people that are like obsessed with hibachi. I could eat it never again in my life and be fine. Like I don't understand the appeal. You get so much food, just this shitty rice and a bunch of freaking meat. Like I don't know. I think
it's overpriced, but I like the taste of the rice, and I like when the steak is. When I'm in the mood for it, I love that ginger dressing on the salad.
Yeah,
there's nothing that can replace that for me. I can have the food brought to me. I don't need the show anymore.
Right.
I've seen it too many times. I can enjoy it just without my children just sitting there quietly. But
so you'd be like Shamari eating alone in the room.
I couldn't blame her. I liked her for that. I thought it actually made me like her more. But then she threw the napkin down and it on the hot thing. I'm like, God, you're gonna start a fire. God. But I didn't understand what was happening. Why are they leaving the food? Because it was hot down there. That's why. And then they need to go back up. It is humid in Atlanta. I can understand that.
I mean, they're literally in like an 8x8 room with 12 people in a flaming hot grill. It seemed like a disaster.
Shamari hates all those people. That's why. They all don't know each other.
And I hate Shamari, so.
She was an offcast.
Yeah.
She looked cute, though. Cute little outfit on her.
I agree. We also start to see the Greg and Nene fight flaring up, which makes me sad. He's being difficult. She's not into it.
Yeah, with the chef. He's like,
yeah,
you're
with the
not
chef.
I can see where he's coming from. You're either a vegan chef and you're really into that, or you're not.
Or you can cook vegan. Right. Agree. Because like
I
could cook vegan, but I'm not a vegan chef. Like it's
Yeah.
But I get it from her perspective too. I think it's a lot to take care of somebody like that all the time.
Oh God, yeah, I know. Poor thing.
Cynthia and Mike, just really annoying. I don't understand why she brought these women and had a timer to ask questions. I thought that was just so weird.
And you bring Eva, who you don't know. What the hell do you care if any of these people have any opinion about your boyfriend?
I agree. It was a weird group to bring. And then, like, to set a timer for 3 minutes and have, like, a mini interview. Who are we? Are we 15? You're 50 years old.
If I was him, I would break up with someone over that.
Me too. I'd be like, what are you doing? Also, Candy's questions were incredibly inappropriate. Like, I know she's like
crazy.
a sexual person, but like, what the hell you're asking about if you hit it from behind? And like, I'm like, what? Like, stop.
Candy is really over. Yeah, Candy is just, I still don't picture her and Todd getting it on.
I don't either.
I picture her being more of a lesbian. I'm sorry.
I kind of do too. I don't know if it's because Portia put it in my head, but I kind of do as well.
Yeah. See, I can picture Portia banging her boyfriend. I just can't picture Todd and Candy, but I guess it happens. I picture Todd banging Mama Joyce.
Oh, God. Candy. Oh, you saw she's doing a sex dungeon variety show? Like, what the hell?
Okay.
She's taking that on the road.
Then bring Phaedra back. You don't start making this in jest. If it really upset you that much, and Phaedra lost her role in the show over it, and now you're still holding a grudge against Portia.
Yeah.
You got rid of frickin' Frack. That was some of the most fun scenes ever on all of Bravo.
It was fun. I hated Shamari in the lingerie FaceTiming her husband. Like, honestly, I hate it. I hate the vibe. It makes me uncomfortable. She couldn't even afford
that lingerie.
I didn't like it.
Who was buying that for her? That was weird. I agree with you.
Yeah, weird.
What do you need to go? You need to FaceTime him to... Oh, you guys have had an open relationship. You don't need to FaceTime him about
getting permission.
Lingerie.
Yeah. What else?
Candy Portia thought that was weird too.
Yeah, I didn't like it. Portia went to the therapist. I thought it was interesting. Like, Portia actually was very self-aware talking to her about like her behavior in a relationship and like becoming very submissive. I like found that kind of surprising. Like, she really does know what she does, if that makes sense. Like, she gets it. Like, her behavior is not positive when it comes to how she's dealing with people.
Yeah, she's one person I'll watch in a therapist for some reason. She's so entertaining in anything she does.
Didn't you love
those
her talking
flashbacks.
to Dennis eating a hot pickle?
Yes, she's just great. She's the star of the show.
I think she is. But I always have a soft spot for Nene as well.
Oh, yeah. But the flashbacks with Cordell I could watch all day long.
Weird. She looks like a different person.
She does. They're always like playing basketball.
Yeah, a completely different human. It's weird.
Right?
And like, I forget Cordell existed.
She was a little girl.
Show's been on so long.
He seems like he was just a dictator.
Totally. Yeah, and then Portia confronts Dennis about the texting the other chick, and he says he did nothing wrong.
Well, that's a little weird.
You think they're going to last?
I hope so. I think maybe it's going to be tough, but I think through the baby, hopefully maybe 2 more years. If they make it past 2 more years, then yes.
Then they're together.
What do you think?
I don't know. I just get the sense that like that she's finally asking questions that she should have asked a long time ago, and she's not going to like all the shit that comes out.
Yeah.
And that he's like, he thought he had this like very chill chick who's just going to let him do his thing, and now it's like, oh, fuck.
Uh-oh.
I have a baby mom. This is going to be a situation.
You are right.
I don't know. We'll see.
Why would he be
texting? Hope not.
That's creepy. You got someone pregnant. I know it happened fast, but you could text somebody and say, hey, I'm moving on with Portia. Please respect my space.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. Any other thoughts on Real Housewives of Atlanta? The Tokyo looks great. I think it's going to be good.
It'll be fun. I'm excited for it.
Yeah. All right. Vanderpump?
Yeah. I hate Tanya. She better be gone next season.
I hate Tanya as well. She needs to be a one and done.
And Shamar. Get rid of them both.
So we've heard from some people who listen that they agree that Vanderpump has been a little slow and a little boring. And I agree.
Yeah, they're trying hard too.
I think what it is I feel like all of them are over each other's like fuckery.
Yep.
And it's no longer that they're consumed. It's like they're doing it because they're doing it for the show, not because it's how they actually are or something. They don't
really like each other, it seems, anymore.
Right.
Kristen hates Stassi.
That was weird, right?
She was
I think
mean
she
to her.
does. She was. I mean, Kristen's a nut job. Period. So it doesn't.
But Stassi didn't. But so to begin with, Bo and Stassi, I could care less about them crying and making up. Maybe it's because they need to just live the truth, don't be waiters anymore, and just move on to the next phase of your lives, and it would be a better show.
Yes, I think actually that is part of it too. Like the fact that Tom and Tom drove by Tom in like a S-Class Benz, but they live in this like shitty apartment and pretend to be servers. It's like, what are we doing?
You're
Like,
right.
What's the you guys have enough money that you guys are never at work. Like they're always, if you follow them on Instagram, they're never at work. So like, what are we doing? I don't know.
It's so fake. And Geneva and I saw an Instagram where Ariana was fighting with someone saying, well, they had a call time that they had to go to, like, because people were saying, why did they show up? So she's saying she can't break the fourth wall, but so it's all staged, because how could they just show up to that stupid Nickel Lane whatever, and then all of a sudden they're sitting down having tea at some nice restaurant next door?
Right. It's
right.
I don't know. It's kind of losing me. I got to be honest. I mean, I thought the stuff with Stassi and her mom was like amazing because it was so terrible.
Yeah.
It was compelling, but it's like you don't get enough of that. I feel like for the show to keep.
And I can't even look at Katie anymore.
No,
I have a hatred beyond hatred for that girl lately. I do not know why.
Do you?
Yeah, she really irritates me. I've
never really liked her.
She acts like I never have either. But to sit down, and Brittany hates them all too now. After the rage ground and what's her face. I wonder how much you have to pay to get in there and hit shit.
Terrible.
What do you think?
So stupid. You know what that is? That's like such a fucking rich LA bullshit thing.
It
like,
is.
I'm going to pay somebody to go destroy shit that they bought at a thrift shop. Like, come on.
A stupid printer.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. So
buying Stassi's book?
Yeah, God, no. So we got to talk about Stassi's mom. What do you think of her flipping out? Well, first her talking to Bo and telling Stassi she doesn't want her to be herself and mess it up. And he was like, are you saying it's deeper than relationships with her ex-boyfriend? She goes, yeah. I was like, her mom was fucking her on that.
What a horrible mother. I feel
that was
We've
terrible.
seen her before, but she's never been this evil.
No, she's never been
going
like that.
on.
You notice that she said in front of Bo, he's up here and you're down here?
Jesus. And she's
like
grabbing
she pulled
his
a
ass?
Kelly Ben Simone. Yeah, it was weird. I don't know.
Doesn't even
Maybe
apologize? It's not funny.
Maybe she's going through like a midlife crisis. I don't know.
She says her ovaries are being absorbed by her body.
Say? Yes. Weird way to say menopause. Yeah, they all went to dinner with their moms, and Stassi's like mom started crying at the table. Kristen gets involved.
It was interesting to see the three of them in like the coat room or wherever the hell they were, and it is the three of them grown up.
Yes,
they're just older.
It was weird. I mean, it was a very awkward situation. Like Stassi and her mom. That was a very, I don't know. It was illuminating to me because I think she's like, you know, Stassi was like, I don't want to be my mom. I'm like, you are your mother.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are the same. You're flipping out on Bo like an emotional wreck. Like, you guys are the same.
I didn't know that Katie's mom and Stassi's mom are BFFs. That's creepy.
Yeah, it's weird. It's all a little too much.
And just the drinks real quick with Tom and them. Did you see they put mozzarella balls on a Caprese drink?
Yeah,
no.
I don't want that either. No. I don't want a savory. I'm not into like a fully savory drink. The only one I will tolerate is a Bloody Mary. Other than that, don't give me shit
Mary
with food in it.
That's gross.
No, I don't like that.
It looked nasty.
Also,
and,
you notice they
Sheena,
lost.
Who gives
they
a
lost
shit about Sheena?
They lost the ability to make their cocktail menu. Pandora took over.
Of course.
So what are they doing for that bar?
And what did they invest in? They just get a couple bucks here and there, and they're gonna.
I don't know. It's weird.
They're just kind of a face. They probably, if they're smart, should just tell them just to be there like 4 or 5 nights a week, just so that the Bravo fans keep coming back and people say, "Oh, I saw him there," and then more people come.
Yeah, that's it. They just got an award though, like best new bar in LA or something.
I'm gonna have to go check it out. It looks tiny.
It does look small.
It looks,
yeah, I wonder how
I would
it is.
miss it driving by.
Yeah.
Pump looks like the nicest one.
Pump does look big, spacious, plenty of room, outdoor space. Yeah.
And Kristen, I made $9,000. It's just sad. It seems like she should make more money after you have this platform of Vanderpump Rules. That
Yeah. Dumb.
it's really depressing.
Yeah, the show's boring though, honestly. It's like, other than the Stassi shit, which I found entertaining with her mom just being a mess, I don't know. It's losing me.
Brittany yelling at the staff meeting, is that genuine or what's going on there with her? She's losing it.
Yeah.
Is she just turning into a bad person like the rest of them?
Yeah. That Kentucky accent is getting thicker by the day. I'm telling you, something's going on there.
Jax seemed so crackheadish at that meeting, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. I don't know. I want it
And
to
Lala
get better.
and the
They need to go on a
Rolls-Royce.
trip or
It's
something.
so dumb.
They need to go on a trip.
Yeah, a trip would
like,
save the show. But
shake it
Lala,
up.
I don't care about your Rolls Royce. Shut up.
Agreed.
Do you think that this guy has any money, Randall?
Yeah, I think he has money, but I don't know for how
Not for long, right?
If he keeps having these movies with zero Rotten Tomatoes rating.
Did you see John Travolta? What's John Travolta doing?
Bad movies. And TV.
Sebastian Maniscalco. You ever heard of him? He's a
No.
comedian. He was on Howard Stern. He said, this is about John Travolta. He said he was a waiter in Hollywood at the Four Seasons or wherever, Beverly Hills. And he said that John Travolta came in, this was like 20 years ago, and commented on what nice legs he had.
Yeah,
I
the
just
rumor
found that
is
to
he's
be very
gay.
interesting. Yeah.
It's always been the rumor.
Right.
But that he's a Scientologist, right? He's a Scientologist? I think he is.
I think so.
Yeah, God.
God, flies this plane right to home. Can you imagine?
Ugh.
I'd look past
Okay.
my husband wanting to have his too, you know.
All right, should we do a little below deck?
Yeah, just one last comment about Stassi's mom. Stassi's mom, as they're walking in, says to Kristen, I hope my daughter will be half of the woman you are or something.
I know, that was
Kristen's
crazy.
a piece of garbage.
I know. What are you talking about? Also, why are you saying that in front of your daughter? Like, what is that about?
She's
Weird.
jealous of her daughter.
Yeah, I don't know.
All
Some
right.
weird dynamic happening.
It is really weird.
Okay. Below deck. Poor Josiah this episode.
Oh, that's so sweet.
The gay guys arrive. Real petty gays. Here to be a problem.
High maintenance.
So high maintenance. Josiah's worried about them because he reminds him of people that used to bully him when he was a kid. He looked miserable. I really felt for him. He did not want to do it. Oh, I thought this was interesting. You notice for the first lunch, Adrian says he always makes what's exactly on their preference sheet as like a test. And if they take it, then it's fine. But if they flare up about it, it's going to be a problem.
That's a good point.
It is a good point. And they immediately were like, when's the main course being served? We're starving.
God.
They were terrible. So
I feel like bitchy gays like that bullied everyone. I was bullied by bitchy gays. I feel like they scare me
Right?
too.
Yeah. I just like, it's such, they said they're like, you know, they want like light lunches. And then he like brings this beautiful thing and then they want a steak and a shit ton of rice. It's like, what are you talking about?
A gay man can say something to you that no one else can, and it can hurt more than anyone else.
What
I don't
can they
know
say?
why. Or they just can get away with saying really
Yeah.
brutal things more than a woman or a straight man can. And it's
Like,
just
brutally
like,
honest.
you just want a gay man to come up to you and be like, oh, you're so beautiful or something. And it would
Right.
mean more than anything. But when they say your vagina smells, you take that to heart.
Is that what somebody said to you?
No, just joking. I'm just joking.
So yeah, I thought those guests were terrible. I think it's very interesting that Riley, all of a sudden, since she's gotten some dick, is the most pleasant person around.
What a surprising bird. You'd think she'd be pissed at him. Laura's the one that won't bang Ashton after
Right.
But
And
Riley was
she
like,
saw
fuck
some-
it. She's just
I
living
know.
life. Good for
Yeah.
her.
More power to her. I like Tyler though. Tyler's funny to me.
He's adorable. I like them
like-
together.
You saw him making that like
whatever
peanut
they
butter
are.
sandwich.
Yes.
So simple. So funny
He's
guy.
so cute.
Yeah.
Riley saying her vagina hurt. That was a little.
Yeah,
was
that's
a
a
little
little
much.
much. We don't need that.
And then Laura goes and tells Kate that they banged, and then word spreads.
Of course, now they're friends.
like,
I mean, it is nice to see people get along, though. I'm over the like.
I
It's
do
nice
like
to see
that.
Kate
Mhm.
like not be an asshole.
I much rather I like it like this. Yes.
Yes, agreed. Gold. They have a gold party. They want Josiah to wear this gold Speedo. I love the guests passed out all over the boat. The one guy passed out on the toilet. You saw him when they
Oh my
woke him up.
God. Yes.
Looks so suspect.
Oh my
I was
God.
amazed he made it to dinner. I was amazed
my
he made
God.
it to dinner. Like that looked like someone not present, not in the
Jeez, he
same
needed
space.
some food, but oh my God, I can't
God.
imagine how you feel being on a boat and then
That
hungover like that.
wasted.
I would be
See, to me, that's a
sick.
wasted meal. I feel like they had to throw up, right? There's no way you
Yeah.
keep that down. I don't
I
know.
love how they were just jumping off the boat like crazy. Like all of a sudden they're just off the boat. They didn't even wait for that slide.
Nope. Fuck the slide.
My brother fell asleep on the toilet one time in a bar. I remember when we were younger. The owner came up to me and was like, "Your brother's asleep on the toilet in the bathroom." I'll never forget that. Made me think of him.
That's good. I feel like falling asleep on the toilet is like
No, it was, you're a mess.
the low point.
got-
You are a
yeah,
mess.
yeah. Here's the AA number.
Right. Dinner, they keep complaining. Even though they were 2.5 hours late to dinner, they're like, "We've been waiting a while for our food." It's like, fuck you. We were supposed to eat at 8. It's 10:30.
I hate that about Below Deck because it's never the crew's fault. They don't want to be waiting around.
Right. They don't want to be starting dinner service at 11 p.m. It's like, come on.
God, eating dinner that late.
Ugh.
How about that swell? Are we there yet? Or if they had
Oh,
spilled
the
red
swell
wine?
was crazy. Ugh.
Oh my God. What a
See,
nightmare
that's one
to
thing I
clean
don't
up.
think I would enjoy about a yacht is like that kind of stuff. I don't want to like feel that, and I just would feel sick.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and then Josiah. What did you think about Josiah packing in the gold Speedo?
Wow. It looked painful. Looked like his penis was purple. They had nowhere to breathe.
Yeah, it looked really stuffed in there. How about Laura? I thought you had a big dick. It's like my sixth sense. It's like, who says that?
I'm liking her more and more. She is funny. I feel bad
Yeah.
for her. She's like prey to these men.
I know. Well, you notice she said like Adrian makes creepy comments. He does make creepy comments, I have to say.
Mm-hmm. He
Definitely
does.
makes some sketchy comments that are like not appropriate.
In a creepy way.
Yes, in a creepy way. I would agree. Like
And I
not
liked-
in a joking way. In like
Ashton
a sexual...
wanted to like pop him too.
Yes,
When they were talking
totally.
there.
Yep.
I don't want to be asked to be kissed either, Ashton. You just go up and kiss her. Doesn't that kind of bug you?
Yeah, I didn't love that.
Well, I mean,
It's a
why are
little-
they kissing all of a sudden? I thought that they were kind of more friends. Now he's like, I just want to steal kisses all day. I don't know. It just kind of made my skin crawl a little bit.
Did it? You just want... So you're not a consent person. You just want them to come up and
Well,
get
if
it
we
done.
both like each other, just come
Right,
up and
right,
put your arms around my waist or something and
Right.
say, feel the moment. I don't
Right.
like being asked. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Ashton,
no, I know what you mean.
Yeah. I like the golden daddy dong comment. Kate does
Yeah.
have some good lines.
She does. Yeah, I think those guests are just like the worst. So annoying.
They wanted pizza and mozzarella sticks, and then he's cooking them steak.
I know. That was... I'd kind of be
just
like, no, I
Pop
wanted
it in the
pizza.
deep fryer.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Come on.
That's what drunk people want.
Yeah,
I thought
give
it was
me some
interesting that
mozzarella
Josiah
sticks.
offered up going in the Speedo, though.
I thought it was too. Good for him. He's like stepping outside of his comfort zone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Below Deck to me is always entertaining because you get some kind of conclusion to a story every week. You know?
It's fun. Yeah.
Yeah,
I liked the
something
reaction. I liked how Josiah was playing along and the girls were allowed to talk about his big penis, take pictures of his ass. I
Yep.
thought it was fun that they all are having a good time.
Yeah, me too.
I enjoy that.
enjoyed. Yep,
The
yep,
jet
yep.
ski, the ghost ski, that is creepy as fuck.
Right.
How are they going to stop that? Is Mitch Buchanan
Well,
going to
isn't
jump
it
on the
supposed to
jet
be
ski?
when you fall off? It's supposed to pull something with your wrist.
It's like the
Like
treadmill, right? Something like that. Jeez,
yeah,
that's
I
going
don't.
to kill somebody.
Yeah, I thought it was weird.
I love
Um,
what's his face, the captain's reaction to it all.
Yeah, like what? Get him in now. I mean, I guess that's what you have to
Maybe
do.
they should train people more then.
Yeah, maybe they should go for longer than a week. That's what we learned on our pod episode with Colin. They get 1 week of training. Crazy.
It was a fun episode.
Yeah, it was good. Okay,
Kate really does, though, when they're asking her for a bunch of stuff. Would just love to hear a 10-minute clip of her reactions like, you got it, all right, because it's just not her, and she's a really good actress when it comes
But
to
she's
that.
good, man. I have to say, she gives excellent service.
She
She's never
does.
going to let them know that she hates them.
She
other
really
than
does.
when they watch the show.
Yes, I know.
Oh, we put up Justine put up a post on our Instagram at Escape to Reality podcast about the chefs and how Adrian's food looks the best. and a woman commented who was on the charter with the Helen, the creepy one who wanted to like bang him.
Oh, she
right?
was on the boat with him?
Yeah. She was one of the guests.
Oh, I thought she was one of the chicken women that said, oh, wow,
oh, no,
okay.
no, yeah, she was with her.
Interesting. Oh.
And she said she had both Adrian and Ben's food.
Yes.
And that she loved both, and they were both amazing.
I just don't see... People always complained about Ben, too. They didn't, but they did in a way.
Yeah.
Ben was fun to watch, though.
Yeah, Ben, I like I'd want to go have a drink with Ben. Ben is like somebody you'd want to hang out with, I think.
I'd rather Ben be the chef on the show, honestly, because I really do miss him. He should be on every episode, every season. Yes. He is so much fun. I don't know why.
He is fun. Yeah, I agree.
Because he gets into it. He's fighting with people.
Yeah, and he's like, I love his accent. He's
is cute. He becomes so cute for
he's cute
in a
for
way.
British.
Yeah, he grows on you.
Yeah.
And somehow he always ends up screwing somebody.
Yeah, he always gets action. The chefs always get a little, except for Adrian so far.
And yeah, he's even sleeping with that girl, and he can't get any.
Yeah. All right. Jersey, wrap it up with a little Real Housewives of New Jersey. Great episode.
Wow.
Loved it. I gotta say, Jennifer's
episode.
growing on me. She really is.
She's fun. I gotta say, Jackie, I liked her more this episode too.
So they go wine tasting. I don't know where you go wine tasting, New Jersey. I love Jennifer sneaking into Jackie's house as she goes in the bathroom. She's like, "What a dump."
She got some
great.
shit online for that, I saw, but she is joking around somewhat not. It's a beautiful home, nicer than anything I'm ever gonna be living in, probably.
Yeah, beautiful. Teresa thinks fruit is grown on the ground. Thought that was interesting.
Frank getting a tattoo of Dolores.
Oh my God!
Enough of this shit.
And you saw her face though when he told her, like in the flashback. She loved it. They need to be together. I don't understand.
Are they screwing?
I don't know. Maybe
David is at home. Is once a week. David's nothing. Shut up about David. I don't want to hear about David.
Yeah, we've never seen him. He doesn't exist.
David is banging Nurse Jackie. Get away from me.
Yeah, I know. How about Jennifer coming through with the petty gifts? She tells Margaret, yours got lost in the mail with a mail order bride.
I didn't see that coming. That was good. Classic. That was
and
really
then
good.
She gives Jackie
really
a
delivers
knife.
It.
Right? She gives Jackie a knife for stabbing her in the back. Oh my God. It was just good.
She says it all very calmly and
very
confident. Yeah. I was like, my jaw was on the floor. I'm loving this season.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, they get into it. So they start fighting about it, and then Jackie finally apologized. Jennifer accepts it, but tells her kids are off limits. Leave me the fuck alone.
It seemed genuine though from Jackie.
It did,
and it seems like we won't have to hear about it for the rest of the season, which I appreciate.
Yes, I appreciate too, because unlike the freaking was that Beverly Hills where they fought about the glass choice for an entire season. I don't want that shit.
I liked it. Jackie came over. She sat down next to her. It really did seem genuine.
Yes, totally.
So.
They go wine tasting. I had to comment on the size of the wine pours for wine tasting. Those were full glass pours. That is not wine tasting.
Yeah, it's more like a lunch.
That is drinking 7 glasses of wine. I don't know what kind of winery that was, but I'm in. I want to go.
It's on a lake somewhere.
Yeah, and so Melania, I think it's very sweet that Teresa's being so supportive, but she tells him about the song thing.
Yes, I loved that. I thought that was very sweet too, and she's playing it and
listen.
I know.
And they're like, oh, it's catchy.
I love how Melania. It seems like she only has one daughter.
Right, I know. Melania is the focus right now. Okay, and then Jennifer and Margaret get into it. Marge Senior was with a married man, and then Jennifer says, "I see a pattern," talking about Margaret, and then she said, "It's not a pattern; it's a coincidence." And then they go at it, which I thought was just fantastic.
It was entertaining. I loved it. I like that picture of Marge Senior too.
Yes,
that was
Jennifer drunk though.
She
really turns
animal.
up, right? She goes to the next level.
Do you think that the husband's sleeping in the pool house?
Oh yeah, so she says that her husband sleeps in the pool house. I don't know. Like, I think when it shows the flashback, it's like she talks about how there's a cot there because, like, if she kicks him out. But I thought it was more like, say they're playing poker all night and they like pass out or something. I don't know.
And it seemed like she was being sarcastic. He seems like the type of man that's like, I'm gonna sleep in my bed, woman.
Yes, totally.
I don't see that.
Yeah, they went at it, and then they just kind of, I don't know, they don't even really, like, say sorry. They just stop fighting. They're just going to end. And then all of a sudden, it's just over. Yeah, they just stop. I thought it was
Margaret good. Really doesn't have much to say. But Jennifer, she does have a mouth on her. It's really fun to watch.
She does.
And Melissa, all she does is, oh, this girl's feisty.
Yep. I know.
I wish Melissa would really say what she's thinking sometimes.
I wonder if she's thinking anything ever.
Yeah, you're probably right.
So those
are
her
floppy hat. You're right.
God. I know. Danielle and Teresa have lunch. And Danielle tells her that Marge says not to trust Ciara. Yeah, how about that fish? Looked great. Whole fish.
Yeah, not my cup of tea, but good for them.
Yeah, so Danielle says that...
Is that hot or cold?
Margaret
like, how's
said,
that work,
what,
that fish?
The fish? I think it's hot.
Is it hot?
Right?
Okay.
Yeah, I think it would be. And Marty just sitting there, fully in it.
Yeah, they're like, how's married life? He's like, great. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like a hostage.
Can't wait.
It'll only be 3 months till we're divorced.
They did look cute sitting in their house. It seemed like they were normal for 1 second.
God, I know, and they're so not. It's crazy. Yeah, she tells them Margaret told him not to trust Teresa or Melissa, which I don't. Do you believe that? I think.
No, I don't believe it.
Danielle is just pure crazy.
She is. She probably really thought she heard that.
Yeah, she probably did. Back to Jackie and her sister, like not the sister. Oh, I thought it was so bizarre. She said like we never liked each other, or like we grew up and we didn't like each other. And we never really did. What does that even mean? How do you not? You have to like your sibling, right? At some point, as babies, you didn't like each other. That's
just a little disturbing. Yes, I don't know. They're covering up for something. You don't just not like your sibling. You still love them. They came out of your parents. They're the only people on the planet that were ever raised by your parents too.
Right. It's weird.
It
says a lot.
Very weird. I would love to see what she looks like.
Me too. I want to see the sister.
And that she says she was fat when she was younger, and now she's like this smoking hot broad. Very interesting.
Yeah, it's a weird dynamic. I don't know there, but I feel like she's just bringing it up to like have something to talk about.
Yeah.
Not because like when Margaret was like, you have to do whatever you can with family. You just keep trying. She's like, oh, I don't know about that. It's like, then what are you talking about? Like what you're? Yeah,
you're right.
Once?
Yes. You know, she's just bringing it up to have a storyline a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, because Margaret really genuinely is distraught over her family being ripped apart.
Yes, you can sense that. How about Melissa and Teresa with Melania when she was practicing? I loved them like doing the dance moves and like yelling at her to like hold the microphone up and like
that was really cute. I wish they genuinely liked each other because I like them together.
It seemed in that moment I was like, oh man, look at them. They are kind of the same sometimes.
Yes.
And it's like nice to see them get along and be like, I wish they really liked each other.
Because
nice
on the flashback, there's no way Melissa likes her or that is ever going to like her. I feel like Melissa tries to like Teresa, but Teresa's never gonna like Melissa because she says, "Oh, that her song wasn't for me." Like, come on, Teresa, don't say that. You're not up singing. Give her. I didn't. Well, it wasn't for me either. But
right,
you should
could have
just
said like, I really.
Say,
yes, you could say, it was catchy, and I appreciated that she did that. It was bold.
And it's nice that she's here. So it's gonna be on the. That's got to be brought up at the reunion, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure.
Imagine how Melissa would piss her off watching that. God, I would love to know.
Yeah. Okay, Melania's preview for her song "Big Party." Fetty Wap shows up, which I still don't understand what's happening there.
How much money does he get in to show up?
Do you know? G's? Can you know a Fetty Wap? You could name a Fetty Wap song, right?
Not off the top of my head.
Oh man,
Laffy
because like
Taffy?
while we were
I
watching
don't know,
it,
just I don't
Laffy
know.
Taffy. Dorian
Yeah,
was
not
like,
Laffy
I bet
Taffy.
right now you could name like 4 Fetty Wap songs and sing them. I was like, oh shit, I can. Like, you remember that like Shorty, won't you come my way? Do you remember that? Like, he has a lot of hit songs.
Does he?
Yeah.
I'm
he's got a lot of
Googling
catchy
right now.
songs.
Oh, okay. Trap Queen. Huh.
Yeah. What else?
679, whatever that is. I'd have to
Oh,
hear
yeah.
him.
Yeah, you would know him if you heard him.
He's a sweetheart for showing up. I don't know how much he's getting paid.
Yeah, I don't know either. It was
I know
weird.
his name for sure. He's definitely somebody.
I don't know. After watching the R. Kelly thing, it makes me a little uncomfortable to see like a guy that's older like showing up at some young girls. I don't know.
Oh, I feel like Fetty, this whole thing with it is okay because he's set up by the moms. All the moms are there. He even left. He probably only spent 2 seconds with her. He's getting paid like however thousands of dollars to show up. And it's going to give Melania so much. She's going to remember that for the rest of her life.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
She was
definitely.
crying. It just is inspired her to, who knows what she'll become now.
Yeah. No, I thought it was cute.
Yeah.
How about Danielle's crazy hair she showed up with? You saw that?
But if they dropped her off at Fetty Wap's house and Teresa pulled out the driveway and was like, "See you later," I would be like I would be tweeting Teresa directly and being like,
yeah,
"What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Yeah, totally.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Danielle's shitty hair. Did you saw? She came up with this. Her hair when she showed up was like teased, like massive. It was crazy. She looked nuts.
She looked like Bon Jovi. I did not know what the hell was going on there.
I know. Yeah, she did look rough. And Gia is just so beautiful. She's turning into such like a woman. It's weird.
I know.
Like,
and then the other
that is
two are
crazy.
busy. You can't miss your soccer game. I mean, a recital, I guess, but it seemed like a big night for your sister.
Yeah, I thought it was cute. They were all very supportive of her. She obviously lip synced. I had to fast forward because it makes my husband uncomfortable to see live. People sing live. He told me to fast forward, so I did.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I asked him. I was like, "Did something happen to you like at a talent show that was like traumatizing?" He's like, "No, I was great." It's like I just don't like it.
No, I was
I'm like,
great.
Okay. All right.
It makes me uncomfortable just because it's terrible. But she's just so cute, and
She's adorable.
her getting a text from Joe really, it's really heartbreaking.
It is. She's really like, you can tell she's like the daddy's girl of the family.
I like seeing the cousins interact. They actually have a relationship. I think that's nice. Like,
it is good to see.
Yeah, Antonia.
Yes.
And
yeah.
I like
and they
that.
were like, "Oh my god, did you see? I saw Fetty Wap." Like teenage girls. It's just fun to see.
Those nails, though.
Oh god,
You're gonna lose an eye with those. The maintenance on that is really crazy.
And then man, so how about they get into it about the "did you say not to trust us" comment. Margaret said she never said it. She said don't trust anybody. She made it more general. And then Marty and Joe get into it. That was crazy to me. Marty was like, Danielle, or like that Margaret is threatened by Danielle and that she looks better walking into a room than she ever will. I thought that was fucked up. You do not say that to somebody's wife.
Especially not these Jersey guys.
No. And then like Joe pulled the other Joe away from punching him. He was going to punch him. Like his instincts kicked in. You saw.
I like the little Joes. They're fun to watch.
They are.
We need more of them.
I mean, you don't say that though. Why would you say that about somebody's wife? You're like 55. What are you doing?
Yeah, you belong with Danielle then, you scumbag.
Right? That was when I was like, oh, I see why they're together. That makes sense. Because like that's a shitty thing.
Danielle says he like kicks her out of the house or something. He turns the lights off in the driveway so she doesn't have any light. Like he's really does a lot of nitpicky things. Some crazy shit. Turns the heat off on her. Yeah. So she can't have heat because everything's electronic from his control or something like that.
It's petty.
Yeah, you don't marry Danielle and be completely normal. Sorry,
no, you
honey.
can't. You're right. And that's when I realized, like that scene, I was like, oh, okay, he's also a D-bag. I see it. Well, I mean, I guess them fucking in the freaking bathroom of a crowded restaurant opening should have also told me.
And Margaret and Joe do seem like they're in love with each other.
Yes.
So what if it had to... I mean, it sucks that it happened through them each marriage, but I know they're very happy.
I mean, sometimes that happens, unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah.
And, I loved Margaret saying to Danielle, when your lips are moving, you're lying. I thought that was good.
So do you think she was just like Danielle's being crazy, like, I don't know who to trust, and what's her face was just joking, like, don't trust anybody, or she was like,
I think
don't
so.
trust any. I think it was a joke.
I think so too. I
And
think
Dolores
Danielle is known.
Dolores
I love
made
Dolores.
me feel better about that too.
Yeah, she was
'Cause
like,
it
I've been
did
saying
same
this.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the same thing did
Um,
happen to her.
Yes, it did. Yeah. I mean, Danielle is extremely sketchy. Great TV, but extremely sketchy in real life. Like, and
Do we need
she's
her?
sad. I don't know. Did you see at the reunion people putting up posts of like her reunion outfit last year, and it was like Versace, and then it was like this year, and it was like Walmart.
And all the other women are dressed so good.
I know. Well, she doesn't have any money anymore because now she's screwed with this dude.
Oh,
I don't know if we need her. I mean, I actually don't think we do, because obviously she's not even full time. She's only there to have people fight, I think.
Yeah, and I'm happy they're going on a Cabo trip.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Jennifer, she is really getting out these days now. Good for her.
I know, right? She's let out of the dungeon.
Her husband's gonna have to watch the kids that he
The nanny will
co-signed
watch
on
the
getting.
kids. Yeah, right. God. Yeah, I liked it though. It was a good episode. A lot of good drama. I loved Jennifer being like a drunken little mess. That was fun.
It's a great season. Bravo.
Yeah, it's good. Bravo.
Bravo.
On that note, I think that's about it, right? Got anything?
Oh, I did watch the Lindsay Lohan show real fast. Did you catch it this week?
Yeah, it was. I can't take notes on that show though.
It
Like,
was
there's
just,
not enough.
It's like The Bachelorette with that Sarah girl. It's just dumb.
Yeah, it's just not enough. I haven't yet familiarized myself enough to have like concrete thoughts. I'm still tripped out by Lindsay Lohan's rogue accent. I still love
The
Panos. I
makeup.
think he's great.
Yeah, it's a really weird show. Like, I don't
is
really
weird.
want to watch it, but yet I'm watching it. It is weird.
Yeah, yeah.
Panos deserves something big on TV. He's really fun.
He needs to be like a judge on like Project Runway or something.
I
Like,
love him.
Yeah, he's a phenomenal character for sure. He loved, like, he was wearing like a full flower, like floral outfit. I loved it.
Yes, he's very in the theme. And why do they have to drag Americans over to work? Can't they hire people from Greece?
I know, it's stupid. Well, that's because it's a freaking show, you know.
Yeah, but they all suck.
Yeah, they do all suck. They're like very subpar. But, you know, I think it's all... she keeps saying Panos is one of her investors. I definitely don't think this is a Lindsay Lohan-owned thing. It's like she leased them her name.
Yeah.
She's like the face of it, but I don't think she owns it.
She's on Howard Stern. He's like, oh, are you building a house on an island? She's like, no, I'm designing an island.
Oh,
She's
God,
just
whatever.
so, like, out there. It's hard.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to keep watching it. I just, like, it's whatever, you know?
Yeah. What
Sometimes
do you think about
the show
that?
is just...
The mob show I sent you.
You sent me a mob show?
Is it Made in Staten Island or something?
Oh, I
It's
watched the
another-
first episode without knowing that you sent me that.
Okay.
Little, like the hills, but classless in Staten Island. So I would characterize it. It has potential, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The chick from Mob Wives, if you ever watch Mob Wives, Karen, her daughter is on the show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay. That's
yeah.
why I've been seeing them a lot.
Yep.
Karen Graviano.
Yeah,
or something.
Graziano or whatever her name
She
was. But they don't
scares
even
me.
mention that that's her daughter, which is weird. But it definitely is. I recognize her. It's definitely like I think it's a good case study in like a very specific culture. Like Staten Island is very its own thing.
Can't get enough of it, I guess.
Yeah.
I stopped
Wives.
watching Mod Wives after the one stuck a stiletto in someone's eye. That just got me too much.
Yeah, I haven't. Is that show still on? I don't think it is.
No.
Okay.
But it got too intense.
Yeah, it did.
Rest in peace, Big Ange.
R.I.P. There's like a mini Big Ange on the Staten Island. She's like literally going to be here in 30 years.
God, I love Big Ange so much. It really breaks my heart that she died. She was a sweet lady.
You love her.
I do.
All right. Yeah.
Thanks,
well, I think
everybody.
yeah. Thanks for checking us out. We'll be back talking Love After Lockup. That's replacing our 90 Day Fiance. Everybody, I've had some people reach out like the joy in your guys' voices when you started talking Love After Lockup. That we really, that it was evident that we were excited about it. So
It's a thrill.
We've got some people watching, so we'll be back to talk about that. So look out for it. We'll be here.
Bye, guys.
Bye.